boy kutonhora guys man. So tiringoona mafoni aringobuda left right and center maiziya in every mafoni achibuda zvikuru kuti foni yaunayo izvezvi iri kuita ichibuda mustaira maiziya it's aging out maiziya but uchiona zvese izvi you come to think kuti foni yako maybe wada kuupgradewo and wada kuswitch off phone wada kumboita uchielevatewo maiziya. But I'm here to say kuti you don't need to actually upgrade your phones maiziya. At least keep your phone for at least 4 to 5 years maiziya. So in this video I'm going to give you my thoughts angu panyaya iyi nchikupai ma facts andida kukudzayo kuti mungozivawo maiziya, mungotanga mafunga musati matenga phone maiziya. So let's get into it. So yeah, sometimes you might feel a little bit anxiety in age maiziya. Uchida keep up on a modern day take nema trends ariko mazano, but I strongly encourage you to hold on to your horses maiziya and wait on it. Umbobata mari yako chimbo asisa phone yako itaufa, cause your phone mungoona kuti if it's not broke don't fix it maiziya, or at least don't upgrade it maiziya. So after watching this video I want you to give a clear takeaway yezvo zvandiri kutaura izvi ungoona kuti wakamira papi maiziya. So let's jump in. All phones are now fast maiziya, and ukada kutarisa kuti phone yako izvezvi is it handling zvaunenge uchida kuti handle, because I think nowadays chinhu chinofanira kupusha kuti utenge phone zvinhu zvauri kushandisa phone yacho. Let's say inini I'm a content creator and I'm a YouTuber maiziya, azviito ndiite phone isiri fast pakuedita mavideo andichida kuedita maiziya. So inini performance is high up my list echinja ndichitotsvaga phone one ndikada kuzoswitcha maiziya. So that is the fact yaunofanira kutanga kutarisisa kuti phone yauda kutenga iyo kana kuti yaunayo izvezvi how is it holding up nematasks auri kuishandisa day to day izvezvi maiziya. Is it fast and fluid? And izvezvi mukatarisa even maphones akabuda 4-5 years ago, those are the iPhone 13s of the world, Samsung S20s of the world maiziya. So those phones in my opinion are still fast. Ndikambobata iPhone 13, my iPhone 13 shamwari dzangu to this date they still feel fast maiziya. And the Samsung S20 is a very good phone, and it's actually a good phone for the money yaunenge uchiwana maiziya, for the phone yaunenge uchiwana. So I think kuti panyaya maprocessors ano people are being misled uchiona, because every phone yachingobuda chingoti Snapdragon this Snapdragon that yawedzera chichi, but if it does fit into your day-to-day use of the phone I suggest to skip that one. Panyaya yakupiwa pressure yekuswitcha phone just because uri kuona kuti maprocessors tichingokandwa kandwa nemaSamsung nena-Apple, ma-iPhone uchingoona hey A17 Bionic Pro chichi maneural engine. So I think kuti in upgrading phones you should skip that, and if your phone is just fluid and fast pazvaunoti based on zvaunenge uchishandisa I strongly suggest you hold on to that phone maiziya. So that's what I'm saying maiziya. So in other words I'm just saying kuti if you look in the last 4-5 years mafoni mazhinji they've actually caught up with the technology just because the technology has matured maiziya. Zvinhu zvese zvangofambirana speed performance zvinhu zvoti phone yese mazuvaano yangu capable maiziya. So kana wada kuupgrade phone kana kuswitcha phone tanga wangoona kuti yaunayo chaizvaizvezvi iri kuholda up sei nezvinhu zvauri kuishandisa, haisi kupisa here, haisi kuoverheat here, haisi kunyanya kudonha moto here, stuff like that, which I'm going to get into battery section. So the other thing is my cameras maiziya, and I think my cameras I think you should hear me out clearly panyaya macameras apa. I think kuti in fact I am saying kuti statement andada kutotaurira maiziya, mafoni chiri kuita ngechekuti mazuvaano just because they are leaning heavily into kuenhanza ne-AI nekuwedzera detail in post processing. What I'm saying is ukatora picture ndede Have you ever found out ukatora picture uchingobva unotora woreviewa gallery? Sometimes inotora time uchiona kuti iri kuprocessa, ende zvinhu zvaunenge uchiona painozopedza kuprocessa pepe unoona zvatochinja, inoshapina zvinge zvichiwedzera color booster zvinhu zviri mubackground and stuff like that. So what's happening is that because maphones emazuva ano ari kunyanya kuita zvinhu zvakadaro izvozvo. If you look at it, Samsung S23 Ultra inototora mapicture akatonaka kutodarika Samsung S26 Ultra. That's because S23 Ultra didn't rely heavily on zvana AI, zvana Galaxy AI zvimeziya kuti yapedza tora picture inoprocessa zvimwe zvinhu maiziya zvisitombori izvo zvauri kuda sometimes. So just because macameras are getting weak in some areas and getting strong in some areas, zvinhu zvishoma zviri kuimprove year by year, and those things are largely kumacameras emanhero aya. So zvinhu zvikunyanya kuimprove ma-night time photos, quality yemaphotos emanhero aya, ma-enhanced zoom quality papaoneka uchizooma quality inge iri kuti ichiwedzerawo, mavideo, microphone, audio yamuri kunzwa imaiziya, although I'm using a microphone but audio yemavideo ndoichiita ichiimprove, and video stabilization and stuff like that, and noise iri kubva pamavideo yaya ndoizvo zviri kuita zvichiimprove kuseparate background noise from voice rangu randiri kutaurira. But raw day to day photos, point and shoot photos kutongobudisa phone watora, sometimes in perfect days kune lighting yakanatsaunaka, masunny days akaita sensanhasa, you will find out kuti it can go either way. Ukacompare Samsung S26 Ultra Samsung S23 Ultra, it can go 50-50. Sometimes S26 inenge ichitotorawo kutodarika S23, but most of the time zvakangofanana zvinhu zvacho. If you're not zooming into zvinhu zvatora pixel peeping maiziya, maphotos aya pacho anenge atongofanana maiziya. So just look kuti maphotos ari kubuditsa izvezvi pafoni yaunayo, ukamaposta apane nemunhu ari kubvanyanya kutaura kuti hafoto rakashata or something like that, kuti munhu ari kupointa out kuti hadito yezvinhu zvaizonatsakubuda zvakanaka pauri kuposta zvinhu zvako pepe. And even if usiri kuposta, are you happy nemaphotos ari kubudiswa nefoni yako current day? Just because maphotos aya emazuva they are being faked a lot maiziya, magoogle pixel aya zvana object eraser zvezviya zvana zvekuti ukatora kana picture unokwanisa kumuvha munhu kubva apa kuenda apa, zvinhu zvacho hazvisi necessary maiziya. But just look into it kuti kana mapicture uri kubuditsa izvezvi pafoni yako, are you happy with those pictures? Because you might not be happy nema-improvements auri kuchifunga kuti ari kuita nemafoni aya, uchiona pachitaura mafancy words aya kuti image processing chichi Galaxy AI inenge ichiimprove ichienhansa chichi detail clarity. So those pictures tichida ka-organic look yema-pictures aya, and ka-processed look kari kuita Samsung ka-oversharpening akatoriko maiziya. So look into that. Ukaenda kuona ma-pictures ukati deep dive into ma-videos ekuYouTube anenge aya anokupawo all info yema-pictures, ma-photo comparisons emafoni akasiyana-siyana. So that's that, and I hope you're getting info on this video, and if that's the case, please hit subscribe, and more content is coming maiziya. So hit that subscribe button, it would mean a lot maiziya. So chikungoitika ngechongoti, in other words, look into it maiziya, just do some investigative work uchingoona kuti haufaa zvifoni yako zvairinge ichiitawo iri capable iri zvaizvezvi day to day. The next thing, and I think this is the most important factor, and if this factor kana iriyo iri kuitika pafoni yako, I strongly suggest kuti you can upgrade your phone or switch your phone maiziya, and that is battery maiziya. So this is the biggest reason, and even I would say the only reason someone might consider upgrading or switching phones, just because mafoni ekudhara, 4-5 year old phones, just because phone ukaitenga nditi but your battery degrades over time. The more you charge it, the more you use it, the more the heat inoproduce pepe unomboshandisa phone yako ibaira pacharge pepe, which is zvinokwadza for tisene nazvo zvezviyamara. so batteries degrade over time, and I think 4 or 5 years is a good time cycle kuti uswitch phone, and I think battery inenge radegrade zviri nani after that time. So what I'm saying is that if your battery can reach 4 to 5 hours the screen on time, kana kuti ikuti uchicharisa so inenge ichingopisa, please I strongly suggest kuti if that's the case, yeah, then you might look into greener pastures maiziya, ungo-upgrade phone yako, switch your phone maiziya. So that is the only reason I think someone might think of ku-upgrade a phone kana kuti kuswitcha phone kana iyo real problem yaari kusangana pafone yake. The next thing is software. So Android version, iOS version, is I know you don't even care what version your phone is currently running. Android version, you run a version ipi. Some of you don't even care, some of you don't even look into that kamchitenga phone, but I'm here to tell you kuti zvinhu zvakuti unofanira kutongotarisa uchizivawo machigaro chitongoziva in the back of your head maiziya. So generally every year Google releases a new Android version, and the iPhone releases a new iOS version. So with those versions, part of my features are go sprinkling across the phone. Sometimes you notice them, sometimes you don't. And I hear a lot of people saying that they don't actually care about my Android versions. The phone only features but sometimes those versions come with better security for your phone. I think it takes them actually explain this a lot. I'm going to link a post on that they posted on X that you can check out. So I think what my Android versions they improve the security of your phone, and they actually improve battery life, because the more efficient the Android version is, the more better it handles my background process. So a better Android version means better security, better stability across the system. So if you have an older phone and you're thinking of switching, hear me out when I say kuti kana ine mafeatures oti haisikustika kana kuti haisikumbokupa mawarning ekuti security iri kuleka kana kuti something like that, I strongly believe kuti you can hang on to that phone maiziya. And the other thing is, when it comes to iOS, kana une iPhone as long as iri iPhone 12 shanamberi uri bo, because those phones are still getting iOS new versions maiziya. I believe that the iOS 27 is coming to the iPhone 12 and above, but on my iPhone 11, I'm sorry to tell you, but that may not receive iOS 27. It can, but I don't think it will. So my conclusion is this: if your phone basically hits these five pillars, I think that you can hang on to that phone for a little while. And if your phone ticks 4 or more of these pillars, I think you should hold on to your money and wait a bit, because you might not actually appreciate my upgrades. So if your battery is, like I said, is draining crazy, or the screen is busted up and storage space is running out, yes, now might be a good time to upgrade. But if it's not either of those things and if your phone is a great display, a great quality of materials, build quality, what I mean is by that is kana materials are right, such a shatter glass kana ma scratches and ma marks iri bo, kana ine great performance iri right, kana ine ma great cameras iri right, kana ine great software. Those 5 things, if your phone ticks 4 or more of those things, you are good to go, maiziya. So that's it from me, maiziya. And a video on the best, I'm going to make a video on my best phones tenga right now in 2026, my good deals ariko izvezvi based on my price to maiziya, based on prices ariko izvezvi. And when I consider a good phone, I always look at the value to money, maiziva. What value are you getting from the money yauri kuisa? So I'm going to make a video on that, and if you want to be the first to watch that video, subscribe to the channel, maiziva, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.